Hey, good morning, Justice Warriors. How are you guys? I'm on, and you're here and not here. Um, wow, it is August 30th, you guys. Tonight is the blue supermoon. How cool is that? And I guess it's really messing with the hurricane that's going through Florida and the lower part of the East Coast. So there's very high waters. And let me just adjust this a tiny tidbit. If I touch things and everything goes wonky. So, all right. Everything I say is simply my opinion. Hey, Annie Ruler, what's up? Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Everything I say is my opinion and simply um, expressing my own views. I'm always hoping to learn something. I'm excited that you are here, Annie, to teach me, and I hope that it's educational for others as well. Um, got notified. Very cool. I just turned it on. And if you notice, I actually set it for 11:22 again, even though it was like 11:26. Harsh one, Shelley, True Crime in Nature with Shelley. Good morning. You guys rock. Thanks so much for being here. Um, that's excellent that you got notified because I know there's an issue with that. And, quite frankly, I think I've been shadow banned again because I've been talking about Lake Tahoe. Jackie, I'm just going to leave it at Jackie. Jackie Bus, Hable, Bushable, Bushable. There we go. Pixie Knickers, painting and listening. Excellent. So, did I finish my little spiel? All my videos are made specifically for YouTube, and we know that that's an entertainment platform. I've got my Navy hat on today because, as you guys know, my son is graduating boot camp very soon. It's super exciting. And I also wanted to talk about the interview that I saw of a 19-year-old young man that was in the Navy. I spoke about it a couple days ago, and I haven't been able to find it again on YouTube. And I'm wondering if it's been scrubbed. I mean, the Navy military is super secretive about everything. And, they might not like their sailor speaking out about these fires that it seems like there's a lot of shady business around, to say the least, to put it mildly and politely. But I also really wanted to talk about the Idaho 4 case, of course. There's just a lot that needs to be said. So maybe we will start there. Please share, subscribe, ring your notification bell if you like to be notified, like Annie. Good morning, Rachel and Mark. Hi. And please hit that like button right there in my geometric thing. That'll help the algorithm. And I think that my algorithm has gotten kind of screwy. So, I'm not so worried about it. I love my channel the way it is, just kind of chill, like not too big, but big enough that I feel like I have a voice. So thank you guys for being here. And, Ara, who is one of my regulars and one of my mods now, she had mentioned to me that she got unsubbed. And I know I got unsubbed to Squirrels on Fire, I noticed a couple of days ago. So it's happening, you guys, the Hamburglar effect, right? Watching the hurricane right now and praying for all in the hurricane path. Our oldest is stuck at the hospital. They're not able to leave yet. So please pray for all in the path. Absolutely. Absolutely. Prayers are powerful, especially crowdsourcing prayers. I really think there's a lot to that. And praying for truth and praying for justice. Oh, thanks for the hearts. That's so cute. I love it. So let's just jump right in to the Showalter situation. You guys know, if you're regulars on my channel, that I have never fully bought into, or maybe not even, I don't know, partially bought into the comments that were made on the video surveillance camera in the Idaho 4 case when Maddie and Kaylee and Hoodie Guy were walking down the street from the corner club to the food truck. So, remember the whole Atom, Maddie, what did you tell Atom? I told Atom everything. and then hoodie guy saying they're going to get you for that. So I don't know. I still have no idea if this is like real. Um, I mean, the footage looks real. Is audio real? Is it accurate or was it superimposed? Either way, oh, you guys, my battery is low. I'm probably gonna lose the live because I can't find my at the moment. So if I do lose the live, I promise I will come back on my cell phone. And that'll be a first, I think, a live from my cell phone. Um, yes, it's powerful, and I believe in the power of prayer and truth for Kylie, truth for all. Let's see if I can highlight that one. Oh, I was hoping I had more battery power. I just gave up on looking. I wanted to go ahead and get started. Sorry, hurricane. I managed a Cat 5, scariest night of my life. Scary hurricane. Yeah, good thing I have my glasses on, huh? I'm like, sorry, hurricane? Okay. Scary hurricane. When was that? A category 5? That's crazy. I don't think I've ever been in a hurricane. Actually, maybe I was. Um, I know there it was like a triple tornado effect that rolled through our neck of the woods, and it was pretty wild. Um, I was kind of scared, but I fell asleep. I was so tired. So, there were like 6 of us and our pets all huddled into the bathroom. I think 6 people and 6 pets, if I'm remembering right, into one bathroom. Look at how dark it got, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I had the lighting like all perfect. I thought it was actually too bright. And then that's just the sunshine going behind the clouds, even though I pretty much have the room blocked off from all natural light, but here it's coming back. I'm telling you, the lighting is the roughest part. If you know where your power cord is, that's rough too. I should have a backup. But anyway, like I said, when this live gets cut off, which it certainly will, I will start up a new live on my cell phone and see how that goes. So, and I have the power cord for my cell phone, so we shouldn't have any problems there as long as it works. And let's see. So when Showalter said that, it indicates a couple of things. Hey, Nico, thank you for modding. The landlines are how we were able to talk with the family after Katrina hit. Oh, Biloxi, Mississippi. That was huge. That was like 15 years ago or 20. That was a long time ago. That was gargantuan. Good morning, everybody. Yes, it is still morning. So, what I want to say about that before we get cut off is, and I'll pick up right where we leave off, is that for Jack Showalter to say that would mean that he already knew what they were talking about and he knew that it was going to be a thing, right? And then he goes to Africa before noon the next day. And has he ever been interviewed? He was one of the last people to hang out with 2 of the 4 victims. That's crazy. If he's been in Africa all this time and not interviewed, it reminds me of when Chief Fry said that they are really wanting to talk to the people that were in the Elantra. Like, we just want to talk to you. And it's also super similar to when the Pullman PD said that they were interested in interviewing the guy who tried to push his way into the graduate student's apartment so that they could hear his side of the story. Like, what is this with the police asking or sending a freaking invitation to suspects to talk to them like you're police. You go pound the pavement and you find the freaking suspects and you make sure that they talk to you. I mean, of course, you have to have finesse and nuance and get them to cooperate. But police are well seasoned and well versed in getting people to talk when it's a sticky situation. I mean, that's what they do. That's all they deal with is sticky situations, like morning, noon, and night. Even if it's a small town and it's pretty mild, like neighbors arguing and dogs barking and that kind of stuff, it's still nobody calls the police unless there's a very serious problem. So police know how to handle that and they know how to talk to people and they should know how to talk to suspects, especially when you've got a quadruple homicide. "Oh, would anybody care to come talk to us, please?" And if you've ever driven in a white Hyundai or you know anybody who has, just shoot us an email. And, we only have 10,000 that we're going through, but, we want more emails from anybody who's ever seen a white Hyundai Elantra or what is it? Yeah, a white Hyundai Elantra. Um, let's see. Where are we at? Underreported, but promised category 5. Friends said category 6 when meters broke at 200 miles an hour, September 14th, 2014, windows blue, etc. So, yeah, 9 years ago. Wow. In 2 weeks, it'll be 9 years. Sand in walls and 3 inches of water. Whoa. I mean, you see the craziest stuff. You see like beds on top of houses and stop signs spearing cars. I mean, you see things that you would never think. He needs to provide an accounting of the evening. The whole 5 hours with, Ethan and Xana, you guys, like, really? They just magically had Bethany fill that in 6 weeks into the case? Shady, super shady. They want opinions from GP. Hey, Diane. I'm telling you, if you have landlines, they are the best way after that kind of storm, and I've felt like they let sus people go like that. What the F are they doing? Not the last one to talk to them. Right, right. And I think it was Mama D who said, she didn't care how long the trip was planned. If it was planned, it still is imperative that they talk to him. Absolutely. I mean, even if not a suspect, just as a witness. But, I'm still suspicious of pretty much everyone that was around that house, in and around that house that night. I'm still suspicious of the other Jack. I think that the story that we've been given is a pile of malarkey, and that every single person who knows anything is basically what I'm trying to say is I think that people knew that something was going to happen. I do think that. I think that when you watch the food truck video, if you're thinking that, you can see it the way people are moving around. That people knew that something was up with Maddie and Kaylee. Don't you think, you guys? I vaguely remember a cop saying, they said JS leaving killer on the loose may was the good idea. Here he now is in Texas, married and works at K Old Company. I don't know what you're talking about, Annie. That reads so bizarrely. And you usually, I know that sometimes you have typos, but you're usually making all kinds of sense. I vaguely remember a cop saying they had JS, so Showalter, leaving uh, an unaliver on the loose. May be or was a good idea. Here he is. Here he now is in Texas, married and works at K Old Company. So when you say K Old Company, do you mean the company that Kaylee was going to go work for? Extreme Networks? Is that what you mean? Um, JS was a survivor, not a witness. He was there. He was simply there. He didn't see nothing. Complicit, yeah. Harsh, yes. Phone with no electricity, no power for many, 1 month for us. Yeah, definitely landlines are still a good idea. I don't get why they don't talk to more of the people who were at the house. Well, I think it's really become quite apparent to me, in my humble opinion, over the last 9.5 months that the police don't want to know exactly what happened, that they're pulling a story together. They're pulling a timeline together, to use Chief Fry's own words. They're pulling a timeline together. So they're making it up. It's all fiction as far as I'm concerned. Changing the time frame from that it happened between 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. to saying that, oh, there was a DoorDash delivery at about 4 a.m. Like, they know exactly the moment that DoorDash delivery happened, if it did happen. And then they're trying to say that nothing happened until after that. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Let me check this real quick. I've got something going on. Um, so Austin, Texas too. Yeah. Adam. Sorry, he allegedly went to Africa. Atom. Um, Showalter went to Africa. So Adam went to Africa too, Annie? I have not heard that at all. That would be bizarre. That would be truly bizarre. And he was either Jack D's roommate or had been Jack D's roommate. Good looking kid. I mean, seriously handsome. Um, Kaylee's old company, Annie? Yes, Kaylee's sis says she was already working from home. Oh, very interesting. So yeah, my computer's about to die, and then I will restart it on the cell phone and see how that goes. Um, Adam and Kaylee dating, not that I know of. Kaylee, according to her mother, was hoping to get back together with Jack D, but she was leaving to Africa, to Texas, and taking Murphy with her. So I've never heard anything about Adam dating any of the victims. Never heard anything about Maddie dating. Uh, let's see, Showalter dating any of the victims. So, yeah. But, those girls were extremely, extremely attractive. I mean, all four of the victims were extremely attractive, as are the surviving witnesses that aren't witnesses, right? Facts, they don't care about anyone else. The whole thing stinks. And if a store at the college our youngest attends, I get texts for a store robbery, and anything else close, but they act like they don't have that. They're weird, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to try to read through all these and then shut this down and then restart it on my phone. If it doesn't shut down on its own, I'd rather shut it down than have it just stop, which it might any second. Okay, Annie says, I feel like the police department does not want to know. They said his phone was off, so saying his phone pinged is BS. So no, CODIS DNA, they had zero reason. Yeah, I want to talk more about the DNA too. In my opinion, to spend much time on 2015 Elantra. Yeah, I'm gonna pin that, read up, and then power off. Let's see. He and Kaylee wasn't dating. There's never been any information that I've heard about that. I don't know if anybody else has. So sorry, yes, only JS to Africa. Sorry, typo day. Yes. Does anyone know who changed Kaylee's LinkedIn profile? No idea. Maybe her sister, but I have no idea. Just asking. And it's great to ask questions, absolutely. My only concern is that in asking questions, some people can take it and run with it as information. And so we always like to be careful of that. Let's see. Um, Good morning, Alistair Grant. Do you mind that pic of the night at the corner club? Oh, exactly. That picture. I know. We still haven't. That is so bizarre. Remember that that leaked out on December 27th, I think. And by December 28th, people were pointing out that they thought it was Jack D talking to the girls. And then 2 days later, Koberger was arrested. And yeah, there's still like no questions answered about like the guy who looks like Chief Fry, who people try to say is one of the owners or the owner of the bar, and it's, in my opinion, it's Chief Fry. Let's see. Nothing to see, folks. That's the attitude law enforcement keeps trying to push. In my opinion, they failed to do their job. So I was asking about the dating Kaylee's sister after uh said after Kaylee passed, someone accessed her account. Right, absolutely. Somebody did. Hit that like button, please, and thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I'm so sorry, but I know that my computer is about to die. So I'm going to start a new live on my cell phone and see how that goes. So thank you. Peace out. Thanks for being here. Sending you light, sending you love. And what else? Make sure you're having a good day and drinking your water and all that stuff. Is it common police work to take the photo of Kaylee ID like Moscow Ellie? I don't think so. I do not think so. So thank you, and let's try to find the live. I'm gonna get it going as quickly as I can on my cell phone. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Thanks. And